Hello everyone, it's super bright here, hence the overexposed light. I'm actually at the office and the sun is sort of coming in. Today I wanted to, on this video, discuss safety at Burning Man because I feel like a lot of times it's a topic that people don't really touch on that often, and it is important. And the number one thing I'm going to state that is when you go to Burning Man and you get your ticket, it will actually state on the ticket that you have to be aware that you could die and you accept responsibility that you could die, okay? So we have a concept in the Burning Man community, it's called safety third. Burning Man's about having fun, okay? When we go to this festival, we want to have fun and we want to do things that make ourselves feel good, and a lot of times those end up being alcohol, drugs, climbing on things we shouldn't be climbing on. Everyone, just trust me, at Burning Man, everyone climbs on everything. I have no idea why. It's like, oh, that looks climbable, I should climb on it. And so they do. Going on art cars and just having fun. But a lot of times with these things, there comes some safety issues. And the number one thing I'm going to state, and this is for 2015, there is no longer an on-site hospital at Burning Man like there was in previous years. So look after yourself, guys, and if you go, don't be stupid, don't do anything too stupid, because if you do, you're going to get shipped off to Reno and you're going to have no way to get back because they're just going to leave you there. That's their plan. So look after yourself. Obviously, there will still be sort of paramedics and things like that. But yeah, it's not going to be as it was in previous years where you could go and if you were bad off they could just put an IV in you and you were set to go. My friend Camille did that a couple of times. And so yeah, I think that it was a good thing. That's kind of sad that that's not going to be available this year, but that is the reality. Beyond that, just basic safety tips. The number one thing is stay hydrated. I can't tell you how many people come out to Burning Man and they forget to drink enough water. Bring several gallons of water and keep hydrated all day long. Just make it a priority. Bring a CamelBak. If you're going out into the desert, don't forget the CamelBak. And I myself have been guilty of this. I remember one year I went out with my friend Shoshana and we were doing like this on-playa wedding thing as I did with her, and we were wearing these wedding dresses and lovely. But I forgot to bring a CamelBak and nobody else had brought any water too, and we'd gone out quite deep out and it was very hot. And I really felt like I couldn't walk back to camp, like that is how dehydrated I was. And thank God, these two guys, well it was actually a couple, a guy and a girl came along, and they were dressed as human taxis, like a New York yellow taxi, and they were like, quick, get in our back. And so they put me and Shoshana, we actually got to ride on their backs, and they carried us all the way walking back to camp. It was the best thing ever, and they were great. So don't be stupid like I was. Bring water wherever you go, bring sustenance, eat well, keep yourself well. Here's a big one, guys. At night, don't be a darkwad. Okay, wear light up things. You can get them cheap, even at Gerlach they sell tons of them on Amazon. You can go and buy them in bulk, little blinky things, light up things, raver bracelets, whatever. Just make sure you're lit up because at night, if nobody can see you, they call you a darkwad and you will become a walking target for being hit. There are so many people on bicycles, okay? Some of those people, light up your bicycle for Christ's sakes, people. I've seen so many people who don't put lights on their bicycles and then they will hit each other because it's dark and they can't see anything and they just hit each other. So light up your bike, light up yourself, and no one will hit you. And last year at Burning Man we did have a death, unfortunately. A girl was actually hit by an art car. So and don't get too scared by this because the art cars, I believe they have, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think they can only go up to something like 10 miles an hour maximum in terms of driving, so they're really, really slow. But even with that, people still get hit and people still die. So just be careful with it. Remember these tips at night time. Be lit up. Drink plenty of water. Get some sleep. And I know it's hard because there's so much to see. Everyone's like, I want to see everything. You can't see everything in 1 week, and that's okay. You're going to see what is important to you, and it will still be good, I promise. You can get a good night's sleep at Burning Man. It's not impossible. And if you are choosing to indulge in recreational drugs, and let's face it, people do this at Burning Man, make sure you're taking vitamins the next day. Make sure you're looking after yourself, okay? And rest well. and you'll feel so much better for it, and your experience will be so much better for it as well. And if you do get sick, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help or look for help. Don't go and hide away in your tent or whatever. I've seen that too. And yeah, if you have hangover, bring a first aid kit with you as well, just for the basic stuff. Bring like paracetamol, Tylenol, whatever, ibuprofen, and it will help you. And even things like, you will get cuts and scrapes. Every year I've gotten cuts and scrapes. I remember the first year I went out and I had a bicycle fall on me, and it damaged my knee, and I had a bunch of first aid stuff, so we were just able to sort of plaster it up. So yeah, be safe out there, guys, and remember to have fun, okay? I hope this has been a little bit helpful. Bye!